So in the Bhagavad Gita, we read from chapter 2, which is explaining what happens to the soul. So the soul never perishes, right? Krishna says, as the embodied soul passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at the time of death, and a sober person is not bewildered by such a change. So with that in mind, we take solace in the words of Krishna and we move on.
I'd like to again welcome everyone. It is both honor and privilege to welcome all of you in this heartfelt celebration for Jasmin Patel. Today, we are not come together only to dwell into the sadness, but also to celebrate and cherish the life of Jasmin. Jasmin, like her name is on name of the flower, which is very rare and very fragrant flower, and as the name of her flower name, she represents some of the quality of the flowers. So she likes to give the flowers to everyone. So with this, we have so many lists, but I would like to invite today with the family members and who come and say something. They have good experience with the Jasmin, so that we all can cherish together.
Give me little bit our family history. My father never had a sister. We never had a sister. So when we all got first daughter, my daughter Dharti, Dev's daughter Jasmin, and Neil's daughter Jill, my mom was super excited, and we all was super excited. I'll tell you, I am at a point today. Like last 4-5 months was a roller coaster for me. Like my daughter got married in September, this time, then we lost my mom. And now we lost Jasmin. We call Janu to her. We are gathered today, we started with chanting. We believe in reincarnation. And the idea about chanting all the mantras is to give departed soul the strength to live and get into another life.
I wanted to start off by thanking everyone for coming to celebrate Jasmin, or as she's affectionately known, Janu. For those of you who may not know me, I was introduced, but my name is Dharti. I am Janu's oldest cousin. Growing up, we shared so many milestones and challenges as we got older. She was always like another sibling, and those memories will forever be treasured. We weren't as close in recent years, but I know there was still so much life Janu had ahead of her, and so many moments we won't get to physically share with her, but we will always carry her in our hearts. Her kindness, love, and light will live on forever in our hearts, and especially in Mahi, Vansh, Kaka, and Kaki.
It has been 16 days since the passing of my big sister and best friend. Most of you know as Jasmin Patel, Janu, or as Vansh and I refer to her, Gigi. My heart sinks every time I have to say the sentence, my sister passed away. I keep thinking that one day I'll get a call from her saying that she's coming home, but the hardest pill to swallow is comprehending that I'll never get to see her again.
The day you passed was the worst day of my life. Honestly, I thought it'd be one of the last things I'd ever experienced, but now that everything has happened, we lost you, not just as a sister, but as a piece of our hearts. You were everything to us. Now I guess I'll have to call Mahi when something exciting happens, which I really don't want to do. You were always the one I turned to when I was in trouble, and no matter what, even if I was in the wrong, you always had my back.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm Ritvik, Jasmin's boyfriend, partner, significant other for the last 9 years. These 9 years have been the best of my life. Each moment a lifetime that I will cherish forever. But I'll start a little bit at the beginning. We met on a warm summer evening in April 2016 at York University. She was waiting for someone in the lobby of her residence, and I was going to meet someone in the same building. And I saw her, she saw me, she smiled, said hi, and that was it. I immediately felt drawn to her energy, and we just started talking. It was that simple.
Janu, I used to know her when she was 11, 12. When they migrated from India to here, we used to live together. I was picking her up when Mira goes to job. I was picking her to stay with me, and she will come my home. She says, "Oh, Padmati, can I do this?" There was one heavy bag. I says, "I'm going to go to basement with it." No, I'm going to do it. She was very healthy, happy girl. And anytime, even after, when we go to recipes where they were, she will take care of Mahi once. She said, "Padmati, you want me to make tea for you?" She is not that kind of, we can forget her easily. And Jasmin, you will be always in our memory.
Jasmin is always very happy, smiley, and make environment live.
Just like the introduction started, Jasmine, a beautiful fragrant flower, and it's funny. 3 months ago, I actually bought a flower pot, a jasmine flower, and every time that plant was blooming, I was picking a flower and offering it to Krishna, and praying for Jasmine's health. But somehow she's not here, but we all have those beautiful memories of Jasmine with us. The last memory I had was, she gave me a very big squeezy hug, and both of us were saying the same thing, it's gonna be okay. And she lived a very short but a very fulfilling life. I still remember what we were just doing here. We were dancing throughout the lakeshore this summer. Everybody was accompanying us. We were doing the Sankirtan. We were doing the chanting outside. And she participated. She was a bit shy, but she did it. So we remember Jasmine, somebody who always stepped forward, with her full heart. All the kids around remember her as a go-to Didi, because Didi who buys everybody some candies, some gifts. So she's favorite to everybody, and so to us.
It's been day by and we've known each other from last 4+ years. And I only had not that much interaction with Jasmine, but whatever I had is very fulfilling in remembering. I remember every Janmashtami, which is a celebration of Lord Krishna, Jasmine used to bring makhan, the butter, and I always used to steal that pot after it was being distributed. And the last was it was here on a lakeshore farm. I think last year in August we were at Dev Bhai's house. We were chanting for his mom, and then we were like, okay, let's go for a Sankirtan. Sankirtan is when in a group we go on a street and we chant the same chanting which we are doing here. So I was like, Dev Bhai, would you like to join us? It's me and our kids. We all are going, and it was a Camping Fest festival over here. And I don't know how many people are here. It's fully busy. So we started here. We all looking at each other, and Jasmine joined us, and we were like, okay, so what's the plan? It's like we just gonna go crazy. We just have to chant on the lecture front. We're going to go take a turn around. And Jasmin joined us, so joyful.
My name is Gopal Vashisht. Gopal Bhaiya, she used to call me always. I was not prepared for it, so I don't have any script, but I don't need any script for Jasmin. She was very close to me, very close to my family. And she used to call me Bhaiya, but for me, she was not a sister. She was like a daughter. She was our child. And you don't call anyone daughter or sister just by sake of saying, right? They make that bond with you. And she has this thing. She would make bond, she would make connection with everyone she would speak to, even for 5 minutes. She had that love for everyone, and she wanted to be a doctor, rightly so. She was a doctor, because that's what they do, they care for others. And Jasmin was so attached to everyone, she was so humble, so kind, no ego, no proud of being child of a rich family. Yes, her parents are rich, not because they have money, not because they have wealth, they have values, they have culture, and that's what they gave to their kids. You would never find any of their Prabhu's family members, their kids, showing proud of anything.
We love you, even if you're not here anymore. You're a really thoughtful person who would make us laugh so much. You were a cousin to us, maybe not a cousin by blood, but the cousin you got to choose. You were always there for us when we needed you or just wanted to talk. You were like an older sister to us who would make us both smile and laugh. Even though you are not here anymore, we will treasure every moment we spent with you.
We were at your place yesterday and we could feel your presence in every corner of the house. Standing next to the kitchen sink, sitting on the couch in the temple room, opening the fridge and quickly whipping something for the kids. Sitting in the dining table and enjoying pizza with the kids. Even in our house, I can feel your presence sitting on the table and sharing your long conversations, talking to me in the kitchen. Both girls loved and adored you. Thank you for always being so kind and loving to them.
We are grateful to have known you, to be called Bhaiya and Bhabhi by you, and for all your love and kindness. We will cherish and hold all the memories close to our hearts. You will always be our little sister and always be loved.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Again, I just wanted to make it a little lighter because it's heavy on the family as well. So let's cherish what Jasmin has given us so far. And still there are a few more speeches to come. I'll request everyone to keep it, whatever you have shared, nice memory of Jasmin, right? Please share that. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for coming today. It's not very easy for Jasmin. She was the person who cannot be summarized in 1 or 2 minutes, I would say. And remember, we are all foodie, we Indians, we always like to eat. And remember, in my entire life, I never had such a sweet and such a tasty makhan, but Jasmin was like, she always made everything very, very special for us. You just say her and she always be there.
Hare Krishna everyone. Very quick about sweet memories of Jasmin. Jasmin has a heart full of devotion and a spirit of sharing, a true embodiment of a humble servant of the Lord. She had a deep love of sharing spiritual knowledge, always eager to help others grow closer to Krishna. Her enthusiasm for Bhagavad Gita distribution was truly inspiring. I recall one day, during book distribution for the December marathon, she reached out looking for copies of the Bhagavad Gita. She wanted to ensure people had access to the spiritual guidance they needed, always thinking one step ahead in her care for others. Jasmin's service attitude shone in every aspect of her life.
I've been talking to my father-in-law. He's spiritually very active, and he has been telling me that our Shastras tell us there are so many people in the world, but you come across people whom you have some past connections, or in your past life there are some give and takes which are still remaining. So with Jasmin, my family had a very not a very close bond, but just some time which we spent together with her, like we can't imagine that she's not with us, and the kind of interaction and the bond which we had with her in the family, like I can't explain in words.
Jasmin Didi, taken too soon. In tender ways your memory stays. In quiet grace you walk this earth, a soul so kind of boundless worth. Your laughter bright, your smile so pure, a gentle touch that won't endure. Through every storm, through every trial, you met the world with a love and a smile. Your kindness spread like morning light, turning darkness into bright. Though now you rest, your spirit stays in memories and tender ways. You touch the world with gentle hands, a heart that is loved, a soul that understands. Your kindness bloomed in every word, a voice of peace that all had heard. Though now you're gone, we feel your grace. In quiet moments, we see your face. Your love remains a guiding light that shines through the dark and through the night. In every act and in every share, you showed us what it means to care. And though we mourn, we know it's true. The world is better just for knowing you. Your memory, like a soft embrace, will live forever in this place. In our hearts, where love is strong, you'll stay with us where you belong. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you very much for joining this moments right now. It is very, very extremely hard to accept this reality. I know Devendra Bhai and Hina Ben for a while. I have not met their daughter, but what I heard from everybody else is obviously she's a wonderful, wonderful personality. We know in our Bhagavad Gita that whoever comes in this world will be depart one day. Is there a right age? Is there a right time to go? That's the mystery that nobody has solved yet. No matter where the science is going to go, this is the mystery, and this is the reason why we believe in the ultimate authority, that one day we will go. We are here to fulfill our responsibilities and duties to our best, utmost responsibilities.
My family and I have been neighbors of the warm and welcoming Patel family for over 10 years. We have shared many events, from Diwali, many bouquets of flowers exchanged, and the superbly tasting Indian cuisine. Also, everyday moments of a friendly wave, from deck to deck and car to car. I have, with a heavy heart, created a light-hearted poem for Jasmin, using the letters of her name, Jasmin Dev Patel. J is for Jasmin, whose enthusiasm brought us great joy. A is for August 9th. A very special girl was born, not a boy. S is for Sorry, a crimson red. She looked so beautifully. M is for Mahi, sisters enjoying their time together, laughingly. I is for India, the faraway country of her birth. N is for neighbors. We will never forget this young lady of great worth. E is for education, far and wide. Once determined, off she went. D is for the backyard deck, where many fun times were happily spent. E is for her efforts, working and studying in a Caribbean port. V is for her brother Vanch. They enjoyed shooting hoops on the basketball court. P is for Patel, her family name with parents Dev and Hina. A is for always being thoughtful, kind and sharing curries and samosa. T is for thank you, for being thoughtful and caring to young and old. E is for everyone, should be so blessed to have known you, a heart of gold. L is for lane, Britannic that is. Our memories we will forever hold.
Something here. Hare Krishna everyone, and thank you for your kind supports and always be with me in last 15 days. I want to share something here. We are gathered today for the celebration of our daughter Jasmin Patel life. We could never have seen this day come. A parent is not supposed to see their child pass away. Since our day of death, we have been pondering, trying to find an answer. It is our way of coping. We know what happened is a part of cycle of life. But why did it? Have it to come so soon to our daughter, our beloved daughter? Any person who came into contact with her knew her as the most bubbly, kind girl. She always wanted to help others. She helped us through everything, from starting our business to speaking English, writing emails, and raising our other two kids. She is our pride and joy, every laugh and smile we have had after our passing feels wrong. How can we laugh and smile without our daughter? Every day hurts, the seeing it gets better with time. It's wrong. With time you learn to cope with it, but time does not stitch the hole that has been left in our heart for the rest of eternity. After December 27, 2024, we find ourselves crying, laughing, smiling, and being anger-filled. It is a part of grief. Each day is hard, but we are taking it one day at a time and trying our hardest to do the things she loves. It let us feel as though she is with us when we make those memories. We thank our Janu for the laugh, the memories, and everything she did for us. We only want our princess to live for herself, now with Krishna. She will always keep us safe, even from up above. But it's time for her to live her life and enjoy her time. We love you. You are always our oldest daughter, and you are our girl forever. Thank you, everyone.
જે સમાચારે અમારા સૌના કાળજા ચીરી નાખે તેવી દુઃખદાયક વેદના અનુભવીએ છે અને તમારે ત્યાં પણ આપ સૌ ઉપર શું વીતી રહી હશે તે વેદના અમે સમજી શકીએ છીએ. લાગણી જાણવું, લાગણીશીલ સ્વભાવ, મિલનસાર સ્વભાવ, સદાય હસમુખો ચહેરો કદાપી વિસરી શકાય એમ નથી, પરંતુ ઈશ્વરની ઈચ્છા બની હશે. કદાચ આપણી દીકરી જાણવું ઈશ્વરને વધુ પ્રિય બની હશે અને એ જ કારણે આપ સૌની પાસેથી એને વિદાય લીધી છે. પરમ કૃપાળુ પરમાત્મા એની નિત્ય આત્માને શાંતિ આપે અને આપ સૌને આકારનો આઘાત સહન કરવાની શક્તિ આપે, એ જ ઈશ્વરને પ્રાર્થના. રાધે રાધે. ઓમ શાંતિ, ઓમ શાંતિ, ઓમ શાંતિ.
Heartfelt, sincere condolences to the Patel family. We have joined here today to celebrate the life of Jasmin Patel, and everyone has spoken some very nice words. So Hare Krishna, we can just offer this last chant to Jasmin.